transport for Wales. We will be travelling to Manchester Airport.
Hi guys, decided to do a voiceover for my first solo trip to Paris. So I took a train from Liverpool to Manchester Airport and took an EasyJet to Paris, which is about 1.5 hours from Manchester. A couple of clips here, enjoy. We landed in CDG Airport, wanted to take the train to city center, but we landed late, so they have the railroad placement instead. Taking the Uber.
This is Champs-Elysees.
To my Airbnb. This is my Airbnb for the night. Thank you Archer for waiting and welcoming me despite the delays. It's the next morning. Nice cozy one. This is Popito the cat. I think it's Puppet or Puppy, something like that. Bonjour Popito. Today is a free day, so I'm walking around city center. This is Champs-Elysees, which is a stretch of luxurious. The end is Arc de Triomphe. This is Place de la Concorde or something like that. Jardin de Tuileries, and it's a beautiful garden. This is Musée du Louvre, which is the Louvre Museum. I arrived in Cloud Cakes, which is a vegan cafe. They have 2 different branches in the city, but I went to the furthest one. Oh wells. I ordered a croissant and a perdu. Traditionally, croissant has butter in it, so this would be my first vegan croissant in Paris. Not sure what to expect. It is very stretchy, soft, a little fluff. Not too bad for a first one, but I prefer the one later in the video. This is perdu, which directly translates to bread loss. Something like a French toast made of stale breads, raisins, rum, drizzled with a syrup and topped with a vegan cream to balance out the bitterness. Can definitely taste the bitterness from the alcohol. Walk to Marche des Enfants Rouges, which is an open market. Land&Monkeys is a vegan bakery. They have multiple branches in Paris, loads of options, and of course I went for croissant and pain au chocolat, the classics. This croissant is different from what I had earlier. It's flaky, it's airy, and there's the fragrance and aroma from the croissant. Not too buttery, which I like, as it can be oily if it's so. Overall, I prefer this croissant. Pain au chocolat is similar texture with a little dollop of chocolate. I had the sunbread the next day. It was a little still tough. I'm not sure it's because I didn't have it earlier or it's the texture. It's peppery, there's apricot in it. It's different from what I had, but it's a nice try. Definitely would like to try it when it's fresh next time. For dinner, I went to Tien Hiang, which is a plant-based Asian restaurant. I must say this is one of my favorites in Paris. They have lots of different options, and I tried Loc Lac, which is a red rice traditionally cooked using a beef. In this plant-based version, they use some sort of seitan, very flavorful. I also ordered to try this coconut milk soup. They have mushrooms, corn, tomatoes, and plant-based prawn and chicken. Very flavorful from the spices and also fragrance from the coconut milk. Thoroughly enjoyed this meal. Thank you for the food. Definitely will come back again. Bought the navigo card with a booklet of 10. Taking the metro to my Airbnb. This is my Airbnb for my seminar. It's like a hostel, so I'm staying with another person. They have amenities to use. Overall, it's not too bad. Next morning, I'm walking to the seminar venue. Found a boulangerie nearby. Trying the croissant au beurre. So this is the classic one. It's buttery, slightly oily there, but it's flaky and airy as you can see. It's not too bad there. It's just like classic croissant. I decided to go back and get a baguette this time. So this baguette traditionnel, nice and crunchy, really fresh there. Didn't finish the whole thing, by the way. This is the seminar venue. In fact, not gonna bore you with the seminar clips. Lunchtime with the course mates, decided to go to this restaurant. Not exactly veggie friendly, but they do have this stuff, aubergine with veg. I omitted the cheese. Overall, it was not too bad. A little walk around near my Airbnb, which is near Chinatown. Went to the supermarket to get some dinner this time, so I have this tabbouleh salad and strawberries, and the next day I have this quinoa salad. It was really good. And of course, I need to go back to boulangerie for the last day. This time I had the croissant aux amandes, the almond croissant. It was sweet, crispy at the outside, and a soft inner feeling. It was decent. I took the train back to city center as I'm catching my flight tonight. Did a a little sightseeing and I decided to chill at this cafe for some food and Wi-Fi. I had this mango bowl. There are 3 different sizes. I went for the medium one. There's all the good stuff in there. I really enjoyed this and I did some work there. Went to Montmartre to get some dinner before the flight. I had to get the Uber as there were some issues with the metro. I had this Korean bento and onigiri before the flight. There were some delays going back and we had to change the gate, but all is well. We managed to board and land safely in Liverpool. I really enjoyed this trip. And that concludes my seminar trip to Paris. Photo.